George McDermott. Once again, I'm here at my home in Oxon Hill, Maryland, getting ready to head down to the United States Post Office in Washington, D.C. to mail off this 40-page motion paper to the U.S. District Court in Delaware, notifying them that we're not giving up the corruption that they've allowed to take place against Sherry Eveland, and the fact that they've denied her any relief whatsoever, or will not allow her to have a victim's advocate represent her in this court case, is unbelievable. So I have to file a motion on behalf of her. Her whole family has been destroyed over the last 12 years, going on 12 years now, through legal crap, denial of equal access to the courts. And she suffered under years and years of legal abuse. By judges, probate judges, federal court judges, orphans court judges, state court judges, who have taken everything she had and rendered her impoverished, and she's now living in a situation where her life is being threatened. Like today, right now, it's probably about 40 degrees outside. Up in Delaware, it's probably less. It's raining. She's sleeping under a tarp in a trailer that she's got her records stored in. And the U.S. Marshals won't help. The U.S. Attorneys won't help. The U.S. FBI refuses to help. Petition all 44 members of the House of Representatives Judicial branch of government. Not one of them has responded. Every document that's been filed in her case with the theft and stealing of her properties of her father's estate has been forged and falsified. And I don't know what to do. I'm asking for any assistance whatsoever. If anybody knows a lawyer, she has a standing $5 million surety bond that is registered with the court against the misconduct of the court and the alleged personal representative Leonard Wilson, which they can collect on. They can have 50% of it if they, whatever they collect. She just needs some help. She's starving to death. I had to send her money last week to get water and some food so somebody could take her to the shelter and get some food. She has to pay somebody for gas every time she goes somewhere. Nobody will give her anything. She has no transportation. She's living in cruel and inhuman poverty. Judge is now responsible for anything that happens to her. I've let the judge know that in the motion paper. It's a 12-page motion paper with supporting exhibits, 5 supporting exhibits. It shows that I have done everything humanly possible to this point to assist this poor citizen. But I can't. I don't know. I can't even sleep anymore. I'm so concerned with her. I really don't know what to do. I'm just asking for anybody who knows a reporter. Is there any reporter in this country that will report on the truth? They report on these lies and that our government agents are telling us every day. They report on misstatements are so abundant nobody can tell the truth from a lie anymore with the courts or with the sworn officers of the Corporation of the United States. Donald John Trump is the biggest liar to ever walk this earth. And I just read this morning that he's now claimed the air rights over the sections of the ocean, so he can make billions of dollars off of collecting the natural resources that lay underneath the ocean thousands of feet. When is it going to stop? He just rewarded himself a $1.8 billion, set up a special fund to protect the people who assaulted and tried to murder the Vice President of the United States, to assault the lawful agents of the House and Senate, caused them to shut down. They're rioters. They don't deserve any relief whatsoever. And, now they're supposed to, with his personal friends and lawyers representing that fund, so they'll make so much money you can't even count out of the $1 billion, almost $2 billion of taxpayer funds. We went in debt, over $10 trillion in debt since he's been in held office. And that's just an estimate because nobody knows exactly what it'll come to. He started wars on 3 continents. He's now starting a war with Cuba after he starved their people over there to death, denied them medical assistance and fuel for hospitals. Is there nobody in this country who will stand up and say this is wrong? This man needs to be put in jail. He needs to be prosecuted. And now he even, in his little $1 billion giveaway, he's even directed that the FBI, the Justice Department, as part of it, that the IRS is not allowed to ever come back after him or any of his family members for tax fraud or evasion or obstruction of justice. Yet everybody in this country, every citizen in this country is suffering, losing their homes, their businesses, their cars, their children, their families. I'm tired. I know I sound angry right now. I am angry. Sherry Eveland is in dire, desperate need of help. She can't get any food assistance, assistance from the county or from the state of Maryland because they're all involved. She doesn't get, almost people on the Section 8 can get an $1,800 housing allowance. She can't get a nickel for housing allowance. Is this the way the country is supposed to be? We need to abolish this form of government, which is corrupt beyond belief, and make sure that lawyers and judges no longer are allowed to belong to the Bar Association, which is the largest criminal monopoly in the world. Because once they become member of the bar, and then they have loyalty to their fellow bar members and not to the Constitution and the rule of law. So I'm just angry, frustrated. I'm worried about Miss Eveland and even her brother Timothy E. Charles, who's the state police, the U.S. attorney, nobody will, the FBI, the U.S. Marshal's office, nobody will step in and say, where's he at? You've got him in custody somewhere. Look at the videos that George for Justice on YouTube, and you'll see that I have tried everything I can possibly try. I just don't know what to do. So I'll pick this up when I get down to the post office. God bless everyone. Have a good day.